comes out to the 25-yard line.
Calling for Maria.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Go. Check. Hey, Alpha. You guys ready?
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
X3, 218, chop. Shoot, watch the shoot. Check. Hit it.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Let it.
24 hours.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, alert 3. Check. Lucky.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
Go! 60 or. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check it back. Protein spill. Chips, rock it. Hey, seam 6. Now.
Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
Way to stand tall in
this
their
first
pocket,
drive
boy.
looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Now Peterson running right. Oh, he's got a little Adrian Peterson on to the races. And he's in.
Let's go, AP.
Steelers. Adrian Peterson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the
Cover.
touchdown.
Oh, dear. He got a deal on kickoff. We need to tee off on this nigga.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You know he gonna run the ball.
Check 55 and watch the leg.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A run for Nick Chubb. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Ready? 154. Watch the run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Check. Watch what he's doing. You got to get the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Switch. Back. Look, squeeze. Go.
Jones on 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I hear what y'all really seeing over there.
Ready. 30 base.
That's that shit Russell was doing yesterday.
I'm coming after you. Topper. Hey, Sam off. He's checking. Hey, Delta.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set, ready? 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. I can't really let you play. 22 jet bomber. Begin. Check 43. Five.
Throwing again on second down. Jones steps it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alec Ogletree
I know I should
in there to get him. It's
I
a
know I
loss
should
of
with my
5.
first mind, bro.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4
I
sacks
should have won
last
my
week. That's
first
their
mind.
first one
I
here.
knew it was a
Anything in
decoy.
particular
I knew
you've
he was
seen from
doing.
them
I
or
knew
on
it was a
film?
I
coverage. He
think that they're
wasn't
winning
blitzing.
athletically up front, winning those
I was gonna run
one-on-one
a draw
battles.
play.
But also, when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
50, plant. Hey, let's get this. 6-6, pull it high. Buzz.
53 is the mic. Squeeze, double up.
Jones now on third down. Now he'll let it go deep left side. It got his
He ain't gonna like that one.
complete.
He ain't gonna like that
And he
one.
takes it all the way
He ain't
down
gonna like that
to
one,
the
Jake.
44-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check back. Hey.
Hard. Hey, dude. Let's go.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Rush in. Deep rip.
Throwing Jones.
Oh, let's get it over there.
Escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit,
Damn,
and
that
that is
was
now
over.
his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Ready?
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Pick it up. Jam. Kill.
Wide. Game, lock it. Ready?
From the gun, Jones.
Oh!
They're going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, box drop.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. 53 to Mike.
Go.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Check. 53.
Now Jones throwing on fourth down. Able to find Switzer. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Ready. 8, read.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Sponge.
Hey, Charlie. Clear.
47.
They try again with Peterson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready up.
47, Mike, 47. Too low. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Pilot, 64, weak.
I'm coming after you.
Smooth.
Mike's 47. Set the tone, defense.
Here's Jones operating from the
Oh, he dropped it.
looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing.
Wow,
good.
he dropped
The
it,
13th
bro.
Play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing
That might
points
win, bro.
in terms of touchdowns, that's
He's
frustrating.
cold.
They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s
I should
instead
do
of
it to
3s.
Juju.
Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big
All right, Ty, we
bounce
can get
back
the
in
touchdown right
2019
there.
if he wants to see the
Turn
end of
over.
that
We gonna throw the
contract.
ball. Only got one time out. Make sure we got the audibles ready. We're going to get them Bud, Cameron, TJ, Bush and Gilbert. Ooh, no, I need to change something now. Yeah, no, that nigga. I was about to do by overall. That nigga Joe Hayden was gonna be on Odell. It's gonna be a long
about
day.
To get started. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up first and 10.
We there.
A run there on
That's why he there. Good
first
shit,
down
Gil.
going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down.
He's happy. Let's go.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Rolling to his right. He's got the hook up to
He didn't get it though.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of
Let's go.
bounds.
Yeah, he ain't get it.
Good for only 6,
Ooh,
and
he got a
fourth.
big decision. I might sack this nigga. 4th and 1. Come on, Glenn. I know he gonna go for it. I knew he was gonna go for it. Good shit.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're gonna go for this on 4th and a yard.
Good shit. Oh, he fumbled. Cam fumbled. Let's go. Knew he was gonna go for good shit, TJ. Good shit, TJ. Nah, nigga. Good shit, TJ. That'll make a fucking play, Jacob.
Simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football one-on-one sets.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your
I
defense
fumbled that
take over
hoe.
with better field
I've been
position.
running with that nigga. Get your bitch ass up.
Following the fumble recovery, Jones. Here's a screen
Oh.
foul. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Trying to improvise.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that.
Completes it to Smith-Schuster.
I was not trying to do
Taken
that.
down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game.
All right, y'all. They first series is where we break them right here.
For our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear
ready
for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I break you.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
He want that big play.
The Browns drive about to get started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because
Just keep it together. Just hold it. Maintain the edge. That's all we got to do.
But typically, halftime
Sit on
locker rooms
this
are a lot
shit.
more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays?
All we got to do is just spotlight Odell every play. That's his nigga.
Going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Newton. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
Come on, bro. What the fuck is this shit, bro? Come on,
Can
man.
this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game.
They got us all the
It's
way
a
up there like
7-yard
that.
carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He ain't got enough linemen. Come on, man.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Chubb dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football.
Oh, get the ball, Bush. Come on, Bush.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Yes, it. By Casey Hayward.
From him, everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end.
Man, I'm supposed to have scoop and
This
score.
defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone.
He had about a whole
Eventually,
quarter.
it becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go.
Oh, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. What I tell you? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all? I'm gonna run down on this nigga, man. I ain't on the phone this game. We gonna run down on the nigga. He ain't getting nothing. I ain't letting him score. Hey, I ain't letting that nigga score, man. He might not score this game, fam. Talking that shit. Turn the shit out there, huh?
Go ahead and go for 2. Operating from the gun, Jones. Eluding pressure right.
We good.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We good.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have
good.
much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed
We good.
near the goal
Right
line
down.
on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Browns drive about to get started. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Jacob.
After the loss to start out,
Jacob.
2nd and 11.
Jacob. Look what I put in the check.
Shotgun snap for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football.
Oh, I got it.
And it's
Fumble!
Steelers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard.
Fumble!
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns.
Look what I put in the group,
It's going
Jay.
to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Jones now.
Fuck! Oh, good shit. Hey, good shit. Good shit. Okay, Glenn. Woo, that was tough. He mad about that, huh?
First INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Jones operating from the gun.
Hold on to the ball,
Can he
Ingram.
get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, this from 39. Boswell's kick is good. And that one ups the lead to 22-0. So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
I knew Eric gonna laugh at that. How that hoe fun. And niggas say, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though.
Nothing.
Exactly right.
All they talking about that running.
Team long.
All they talking about that running, dog. Ain't none of that.
From the last possession. So word again, symptomatic.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then punk ass back to wherever the fuck he can't talking that shit to me,
What
man.
I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
I'm sorry. That nigga Odell, I don't even think Odell caught the ball today.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Newton.
Just look your ass up.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh, I'll take that. Excuse me. Use him.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I can't live my. I can't live my. That nigga put some pressure on that nigga, Jay. That nigga just threw that hoe.
Now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
That's that pressure.
Hand.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead.
Oh, I can't get that shit off, man.
Escape, and he goes down.
Cracks and plays.
Kirksey. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Nigga, Daniel
Juju
Jones throwing
Smith-Schuster,
some
the
ducks
intended
out here.
receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Ready to break.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
Hey, Corbin.
Hey, come on now, come on now. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Five.
From the gun, Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those things. Adrian Peterson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Adrian Peterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Jacob, look at that gif I put in the group.
And that'll push the lead to 29 now.
Yeah. Jacob, bro, you lying, you don't think that shit funny.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That nigga AP just scored there. Well, you know that hoe, but that nigga was screaming on that hoe. Adrian! Bro, nigga just crib that home that fuck nigga, man.
Let's face it, this drive is not gonna have any.
I told you that, bro. I was on the phone, bro. The only reason why nigga beat me. The only reason. And they can't even score.
And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
Nah, nigga.
You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the
Ain't no way nigga getting their rocks off on you.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I said 20, right? I said I was going to beat him by 20.
Again, second and 10. Newton now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4.
And they got away from my ass, boy, because I was definitely in that backfield.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
And that lineman blocked shit out of me, dog. Make it up that shit.
The Browns on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Ah! Ooh, catch. Good fucking catch.
This is the tight end to Njoku. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. Out of the gun, Newton. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 34. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man.
Oh, let's see if he get in this hole now.
That is sack number 7 for him on the year. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Newton to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game.
Let's get this. Check 55. Check 55. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Newton. Looking in zone, but it's
that shit out of that Fitzgerald.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He
About
had
to block
an
this
interception,
hole.
so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame him for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame him one bit.
I'm trying to call a timeout.
That's for
how we got it.
But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg.
Now I'm about to score
and
your
at least
bitch
trying
ass.
to finish out strong.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Say what?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
How I spent $10 at DoorDash?
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on second down. Jones. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Go now. 60 or. at me. Door.
No. Off. Check nine.
Ready?
Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Woo! Ran a nigga over.
15-yard line before he's brought down.
Nigga AP. This nigga AP in mid-form.
To my eyes, to see getting stronger as this game moves along.
That nigga running the shit out there, ho, Jay. He might score another touchdown right here.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in.
Oh, yeah, he just scored again, fam.
During the season,
I know he did.
At this rate.
11 more on that one and another first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run with Peterson. And
Touchdown.
score
AP.
again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will extend this big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They've lost some their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On second down now, it's Hunt, and he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt.
I told him I was going to beat him by 20. I bet him 20 I was going to win by 20.
Will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15.
That nigga Odell caught this shit.
There for the Browns. 49 yards to the end zone, but not Wilson able to get a hand in coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Newton.
Oh! Oh, nigga! Get your bitch ass lead on, Cam. Watch that fumble, Jacob.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh
Ooh!
Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half.
Ooh!
So you get the sense that whatever
You ain't see that play? Where Cam just got linked on the fumble?
I think it's a little bit more than that, though.
Yeah.
Words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play.
But he got his stick, Jake. He got blindside his stick.
Sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all.
Get leaned on, Cam.
Just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
LOB.
So for Pittsburgh, the win moves them a couple games over 500. Now
Domination.
7-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona.
Take your punk ass to sleep.
Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Go to sleep, hoe ass nigga. Took your ass to sleep, nigga. Nah, that nigga Rocky came in. That nigga said, hey, bro, that nigga was running the shit out that hoe. That nigga, we gonna look at that nigga. He was running. That nigga had 15 carry, 132, 3 touchdowns. That nigga averaged 9 yards a carry. In that hoe. V. Who? Look at this shit. Look at this fucking. Blindside that nigga just. Nigga, we out here drop kicking Cam. I had to run down on the fuck nigga, man. City gotta live. I know. I'm gonna go back to that one of them plays. I know Adrian Peterson cribbed the shit out there, huh? I knew we were running the shit out there stretch. All I did was I hit turbo as soon as I hit that sideline. Then I blocked the nigga field goal. That's what I'm talking about, man. We were hitting Cam. We more physical than these, nigga. Jacob. Bro, we were 10 off on that nigga the whole game. What Jordan give? See, all I had to do was just play the game a little bit more. Give me a couple, give me a couple wins on this hoe. We out here drop kicking Cam Newton. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Hey, Jacob. What that nigga say? The AFC championship game. Boy, sorry, boy. That nigga,